Hello, hello, everyone. I hope that everybody is having a fantastic night. That is my hope, is that you guys are doing good. We're going to have fun tonight. I'm going to share out to some folks really quick. But go ahead and get in here. Maybe you got a snack, maybe you're eating dinner, I don't know. It depends on what part of the country you are in as to what time it is right now. But for me, I've already had dinner and we're going to get started and teach and do all the things. So happy Thursday. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I've been looking forward to this and very, very excited. Thank you, Michelle, for the heart me. I appreciate it. We're going to have fun with this swag. I am in teaching mode, so I am so excited to be here with you guys. Excited. Thank you to each of you that are choosing to spend some of your Thursday night with me. So, how are you guys doing? Everybody good? I see you over here. I'm streaming on 2 platforms. So thank you so much for being with me tonight. It was a beautiful day here in North Carolina. I hope that your weather has been good. We have warmed up. You know, the weather's been crazy everywhere. So we had fake spring. Then we got bitter cold. And now we warmed back up today. So it was like spring today. Oh, thanks, Debbie. Hey, Mitzi. Hey, guys. I see you guys popping in. Hey, Barb. I see you guys in here. Thank you so much for hopping in. We're going to have a fantastic night. It is my understanding that Tiff will be in here. Hey, Rosie. Hey, girl. Hey, y'all get in here. Hey, Teamy. I see everybody coming in, and I appreciate it. Hey, it was beautiful in New Orleans today, too. Yeah. Hey, Cassie. Hey, Kim. Hey guys, thank you for the heartbeat. It was a really pretty day here. Now, did I get outside to enjoy the day? I'm going to be honest, I did not. I had a really busy day in the workshop, but a very good day. Thank you, Kim. A very, very good day. So no complaints here. Productive. Thanks for the heart, me guys. I appreciate that so much. Tonight is going to be a lot of teaching. And you guys know I don't do that a whole lot anymore. Now that I have the Pearl Circle, a lot of times I'm teaching in there, right? But this kit is a Patriotic kit from our friends, you know our friends. And so I am teaching tonight. Hey, thank you for the heart me. So you're going to notice that I'm kind of in that mode. I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for each of you that got this. There are none left, okay? It's not being restocked, but with that being said, hey, sweet Kena. Hey, girl. But with that being said, if you don't have this, there's going to be items that I use that they certainly still have. Okay, so just keep that in mind. Tiff will hopefully be in here in a little bit and can talk to you about stuff. Hey, Sarah. Hey, y'all. Thank you for the heart me. Thanks, Kena. So you're going to notice that some of the items that I do use, they still have. So we'll be talking about that. Or if you have questions, I'll try to catch them. Hey, Regina. Hey, guys. So if you guys have questions, you know I will try my best to get them in the chat. I will try my best to answer them. If you're over here, I will go back. Hey, Mary, how are you? Thanks for tuning in from New York. I'm in North Carolina. So if there are questions, put them in the comments. I will come back. I will address them. Thank you so much, guys. I see all that love. So I will come back. I will try my best to answer them. To the best of my ability. But tonight's kind of a teaching mode, so I hope that you are ready. You might be designing along with me, right? Hey, Rosie. If you are, great. If you aren't, just know that tonight, it'll be in that place where we watch educational videos, so you can watch that as many times as you want to or need to, okay? So that'll be on there probably by tomorrow. So that you can watch it forever, which is the beauty of that platform. So, all right. Without further ado, I don't want to keep you guys too much tonight. Hey, Kim. I see all you guys in here. Really simple ribbon choice. And I want to talk to you guys about how I decide to select ribbon. This was my focal point. I talk about that a whole lot, guys, that when I'm doing a design, I have a focal point. Sometimes that's a sign. Sometimes that's an attachment. Sometimes that's a larger floral. But for me, the focal point in this was this ribbon. Very simple, very classic patriotic, right? But the thing that drew me to this was it's not the traditional blue. No, yeah, we've got some of that navy blue here, but look at this lighter blue. I was drawn to that. I really, really liked that. Thank you, guys. So this was what we built the entire design around, okay? Now, what I have done, and you can see there's going to be a lot of ribbon left when you make your bow. What I have done with this is I have decided that I don't want anything but the bow. In swags, and when you're doing your design, it is fine if you decide you want to add tails, a smaller bow. You know, you can come out from the sides. There are multiple ways that you as a designer can decide if you want to add things in. For me tonight, and I'm going to pull this closer because I did something a little bit different. I decided this bow, I just wanted it to be simple, right? It's busy. It's got enough of the colors on it. And then I just did something a little bit different. Instead of the center loop, I did a loop this way. And I just really love the way that that looks. So I'll show that to you guys. But those of you who have this, I want you to show me what you end up doing with it. All right, you show me your spin on it. I want to see if you do a different bow, if you end up adding tails. I want to see that. Thanks, Amber. It's just kind of like a different look. Nothing fancy about that bow. The loops that I did are 6 inches. There's 4 loops. These tails are 12 inches in length, okay? Simple, nothing fancy on it, but it's making enough of a statement itself. And then I'll mess with these tails at the end, but I'll end up just kind of tucking them in, and you'll see that as we go. All right, you love my shirt. Thanks for noticing, Amber. I got this shirt on purpose. A lot of you already know, but I have a community membership group called the Pearl Circle. And I call the members my pearls. They're precious to me and I love them dearly. So tonight I wore this shirt just for you guys. It's got ribbon, a bow, and our pearls, right? So I wore that for you guys. So, oh, you think the pearls should get the shirt? I love that, Christy. I love that. It's a fun one and it reminds me of you guys. So, hey, Needy, I see you in here, girl. Thanks so much for being with me tonight. We have such fun products to work with, and I'm excited. Now, with this design, you've probably seen, if you were watching on my page, I told you I want to build up this design without mesh. If you remember the last swag that I did, I used mesh, and I showed you how you could certainly use that. Hey, Mary, you could use mesh and build up the swag. And I had some people come back and they've talked to me about not wanting to use mesh. And so I wanted to demonstrate that tonight, that you can take this swag. This is a 24-inch swag, by the way, and how you can use this. And we're going to build this up with lots of greenery and lots of greens with no mesh, okay? You want one of those? Oh, Barb says, let's all get one of those. I think it's a sweet little shirt. Isn't that a sweet little shirt, guys? So, anyway, with that being said, we're going to build this up without the mesh. And you guys just watch, see how it goes, and then you try it. Now, listen, if you're one that says, well, Missy, I appreciate that, but I love mesh, guess what? You can put mesh in yours if you've got some extra laying around. Thanks, Kana. Thanks, girl. I appreciate you guys. So that is a possibility if you want to do that. That's the beauty of kits. Everything is put together for you, so you don't have to guess about colors or ribbons or any of that, but you get to put your spin on it, right? Thank you guys so much. Thank you, Rosie. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Donna. Thank you. I appreciate you guys a whole lot. I really do. Okay. So, just like I always teach, I teach my pearls this. You guys see I have my cup here, right? And I'm dropping my product tags in it for lots of reasons. I know what I put into this, and I can formulate all of the things that I need to formulate to put this into place where we showcase our beautiful things, right? So I do have that sitting here. I want to tell you that this is a little bit different than the traditional ficus that we use a whole lot. Oh, Michelle, that'd be awesome. Wouldn't that be fun? This is a wisteria leaf. Now, you guys know I use ficus a lot, but it's a little bit different. These are smaller leaves, right? They're pointed a little bit more, okay? I love these, but they're very similar to ficus, but it's called wisteria. Hey, Jessie. So, very, very similar, but a different type of greenery that you can use. And I love them too. Rosie, I really like these a whole lot. So, we're going to see how they do tonight. The first thing I'm going to do is I have 3 different greeneries. We're going to start to build out our swag, and then we're going to add florals, which is a little bit different. Hey, Connie. And then we're going to add everything with the remaining greeneries in. So, you're going to see that process. So, I'm enjoying the wisteria too, Amber. I am really, really enjoying it. I think it's beautiful. It's a smaller leaf, so it doesn't take up as much surface area, but it's really gorgeous. Like, I want to get some more of this. I really do. So, so pretty. So, I'm literally going to cut down into smaller pieces. Now, one of the things that I always talk about doing swags is this. A lot of times what I see is people losing the shape of their swags. And so when I'm doing this, pay attention to how this is a teardrop. We already have the form here for us, right? So if we follow that and we don't go outside of our form, it keeps its shape beautifully. So pay attention to that. It's the first time you're seeing wisteria. Yeah, Barb, isn't that a beautiful greenery? That's so pretty, isn't it, guys? So that's what you're going to notice and what you're going to hear me say throughout, because that is important. Hey, Ann, when you are building this out, that is very important to keep your shape, okay? Well, hello. My hubby is in the house. Thank you for being here and supporting your wife. I appreciate that. Yes, guys. Thanks, Tina. Thanks. So we're putting just a little dab of glue, and I want you to see this. We are literally going to be going around the swag and adding in pieces of this all the way down. And that is going to start building our foundation. All right, that is starting to build the foundation with our greenery. You don't need a lot of glue. You just need to make sure you are making contact with this, with that pine tinsel, okay? You want to make sure that you're getting the glue there to connect, because you don't want this stuff falling out, okay? Hey, Joey. Would you sneak in here, girl? I didn't see you. Continuing, I'm just going to cut this down. And hey, if you guys have questions, you let me know. You let me know, okay? Now, just like with ficus, sometimes the shapes of this is a little bit weird and wonky, and you have to turn things the way that you want it to go. Mid-Coast, North Carolina, and, well, hello, I am from Central North Carolina. And welcome in. I'm glad you're here. I appreciate everybody being here. We're going to be talking about some fun stuff too. Hopefully Tiff, she's supposed to be here. She might be running a little bit behind. I hope that she'll be able to join us. I do want to talk a little bit about some things that's going on at TMI. And I want to talk about some of the things. I know some of you are getting really excited. So I want to talk to you about some of the things. But hopefully she'll be here. I would like for her to be in here if she can make it tonight. So, Christine, thank you. I was telling them that is the focal point. And there's not a lot fancy to the bow. I like making bows like this where I just do the center loop a little bit different. So, instead of doing it, you know, I normally do it this way with the loop. I just made it this way. So, thanks for noticing, girl. Do I get excited when the song Jessie's Girl comes on? I do. Amber, there's one of my friends that goes live, and I'm telling you, it seems like every single time that she goes live, no kidding, I'm not kidding about this, every single time she goes live, that song plays. Thanks, Christine. Thanks, girl. That song plays, and I get so tickled. All right, guys, I do see that our friends at TMI, they are over here on this place. So if we have questions, certainly we can ask. I'll try to pay attention and make sure we get that answered because I am in both places. But we will be talking about some stuff. We're going to be talking about the Derby a little bit too as I design and I teach because I am so excited. Hey, Ann. Hey there. I am so super excited to see you guys. Christine saying, hey, everyone in the chat. You love my shirt. Thanks, girl. Thank you, Stacy. I do too. I said it's representing the love I have for my pearls. So I absolutely think it's adorable. And when I seen it, I had to have it. So I hope that everybody is having a good day. Oh, thanks, Kina. I'm letting my hair grow out. Y'all know, speaking of, we have that Derby event coming up. So y'all know I got to put a little hat on, right? So I have been letting my hair grow out. So thank you. Thanks, Christine. I have been letting it grow out on purpose. So I'm glad that you noticed. You're hopping over here. Well, you're welcome in all the places, Needy. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. I really, really do. Yashira's in the house. I'm seeing all you guys showing up. I appreciate the love and the support. Okay. I am literally going in, and I'm going to hold this up. I am literally building the foundation of this swag, and all we're doing right now is our wisteria leaves. That is it. There's no other greenery in here. Also, you can see I'm not coming through the back. That's something if you are new to making swags. I know that one person that got this kit told me, they said, I am new to making swags. Be aware when you're doing this that you don't want to push all the way through the swag. Now, if you have a little stem or something, you can clip it down, but just be mindful when you're inserting stuff into your swag base that you're not coming out of that base, okay? All right. And keep in mind, I am keeping the shape of that. I am keeping the shape of that. And we're just going to build around. And then you guys just wait till you see these florals. They're so pretty. They tie in absolutely perfectly with the ribbons. They really do. So I'm excited about that. So everybody says they want the shirt. I know. We could have our pearl shirt. We could have something on here that said pearl circle. We'll have to work on that. We'll have to work on that, sisters. I like that. You're excited about the Derby. Sarah, I am so stinking excited. I can hardly stand it. I've got to be honest with you guys. The closer that it gets, I'll share it. The closer that it gets, the more that I am just like giddy. I'm like a little girl. So many of you I know, I love, and we get to see each other here, right? But it's so much more. I get to see my pearls every week. I'm thankful for that. And we talk via Zoom. So I am always on there talking and chatting, and good gracious, they put up with me and listen to me. But a lot of them are coming to this event, and I cannot wait. I am really serious. I cannot wait to see you guys, love on you guys, and just hang out. So thanks, Kina girl. Hey, Lynette, how are you? You doing all right tonight? We are doing a swag. Now, you can already see I am being very intentional about not coming past this point too much. When you're doing your swag, be aware of that too, okay? Be very, very aware. Oh, and look, TMI just said they're excited, and they just talked to David Christopher today. You guys know that him and his wife will be joining us. We are so excited about that, that they are going to be there. Super awesome, awesome couple. I have not personally met them yet, but I have been following their pages and all the places, and it seems like they're just going to be fantastic. So I'm super excited to have them be with us and talk to us. So very, very excited about that for sure. So, oh, I know. Listen, I will tell you guys something. There have been times when there has been an event and I just couldn't make it, right? I couldn't attend, and it's always like, you're so bummed, right? I want you to know something. while I'm at TMI, we will be going live. We will be doing pictures and videos because we want our friends that can't be there with us to still see us and feel like they're a part of what we're doing. So don't you think or feel bad. We'll keep you posted. And then, Pearls, when I get back, if you weren't with us, we're going to take some time and talk about it and let you know about it. And hopefully you can plan to be there for the next one, right? All right. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I am talking about the Derby Gala event. It is April 24th and 25th, friends. Now listen, I told you guys, I'll be honest with you. You need to go ahead, if you are on the fence about coming, get your tickets. Well, Misty, why are you saying that? I am saying that because there are still options available for you for Airbnbs and hotels and things like that. But as more and more people decide they're coming, those are going to fill up. So I'm just telling you, instead of getting in that mode of where are we going to stay? Oh my word, I shouldn't have waited. Go ahead, snag up your ticket and join us. And I did make some notes. By the way, there's 2 of these. I won't use all of this. I'm going to come in and fill just a little bit more. But while I'm talking, what I'm continuing to do is cut down the wisteria leaf and go into the swag. Hey, Brandy girl. But on Friday, the 24th, I am paired up with one of my designer friends. There are 6 designers coming, okay? I'm paired up with Angela, with Wreath, who I love and adore. She is phenomenal. But I will be paired up, and we will design on stage. There's also Cara and Ashley with Three Little Greenwoods. And they're a designer duo. And then we have Kayla, Sweet Girl Design Co. with Victoria Vines. And they're a design duo. Hey, Sheila. So we're going to be on stage. We're going to design. There's going to be lunch. And then there's also going to be make and takes with hats. Now, some of y'all have expressed concern about being nervous about making your hat. I don't want y'all to be nervous. We're going to be right there. We're going to be designing along with you. And y'all, with all of that, the designers and all of our friends in the room, you are not going to have a problem making this hat, right? We're going to be right there to help you. Hey, Kimberly, thank you. We're going to be right there to help you. So just put your mind at ease. Realize you're among crafting friends who have the love of ribbon, florals, and all the things just like you do. And so we are going to be helping you. And it's going to be so much fun. So we're going to be doing that make and take after lunch. And then that evening is shopping, right? And it's my understanding, thank you, Barb. It's my understanding that there are exclusive things. I don't even know about them all. I'm not going to tell. I don't even know about them all. They haven't even told the designers. But exclusive things that are only going to happen at the shopping event, right? So, you definitely want to make sure, if you can, it's going to be fun, Amber, that you get there on Friday because we'll be having the store open, a little sippy, and some fun things will be happening, okay? Tiff is here now and over here too, so we can ask questions. So, make sure on that Friday that you're a part of that, right? And then on the 25th, that day, that Saturday, the store is going to open up at 8 o'clock, guys. 8 a.m., okay? Shopping. They are not open normally on Saturdays, but it's going to, yeah, sippy, Christine. But, oh, it's Lori. I beg your pardon. Sorry, it was Tiff. I have the privilege of having Lori in here. Hey, sweet friend. We're just talking all things Derby. You've heard me. So Saturday, you can shop that day, right? There's going to be exclusive things then as well. Oh, Needy, I know, but you know what, sister? I'm going to tell you what. You are going to be with us one day, and it's going to be so much fun, and I cannot wait to hug your neck. So, but with that being said, yeah, I hear you, Kimberly. That's fine, too. On there, we'll do the shopping day. There's a food truck that's going to be there, guys, with amazing food. You guys know this isn't my first go-round. Hey, Kim, you're over there now. This is not my first go-round with TMI, right? I've been there, done that. I'm a veteran now, right? I'm not the newbie coming in. The food trucks are amazing. So they're going to be there. And then that night, in that beautiful venue, thank you for the heart, Miss Cindy. In that beautiful venue, we're going to be having dinner, okay? We are going to be having dessert. Sippy Sippies are there. A dueling piano. How fun is that? And y'all, you know I love to have a good time. I love to cut up. Y'all, I've been known to rap and dance and sing and just be silly, right? I want you there. If you can, please. And if you have questions or you have reservations about it, I get that. Because listen, the first time that I went to TMI, I was nervous. I'm not going to lie to you. They were fantastic to me. And it was nothing to do with that. I just had never been there before, right? And it was new to me. So I get it. Hey, Maria. Hey, girl. But if you have reservations, if you have questions or concerns, please reach out to me. I will talk to you. I will answer them for you. So without hesitating, I really, from the bottom of my heart, hope if you don't have your ticket yet that you will consider joining us and being with us. There's going to be a lot of fun things coming down the pipes. So even tomorrow, oh no, Lori, you might want to talk about it, but we're going to be doing pop-up things, lives. We're going to be doing some fun stuff, all centered around this derby event. Every bit of it will be. And so you don't want to miss it. You do not want to miss what we're doing. It's building up. You're going to help some people pick out outfits. You guys have seen some of the designers in their dresses. I need to pick out my jockey shirt. Like, there's lots of things that's coming down the pipes to build up the excitement here and to just get us going, because it's going to be here before we know it. Okay, I am just talking like, look, I still have this left on that second. Thank you so much, Crystal. On the second wisteria leaf. I still have this left, okay? Oh, there it is. You guys see that? It says hang out with us tomorrow at 3 p.m. Central Standard Time. Now, for us Eastern Standard folks like me in North Carolina, that's going to be 4 o'clock, guys. Hey, sweet Laurel. That's going to be 4 o'clock for us tomorrow, okay? Tomorrow, 4 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, 3 o'clock Central Standard Time. Something special. You're going to want to hang out with us, okay? So that is coming down the pipes. You don't want to miss that, okay? So I didn't know what I could say. See, sometimes I'm like, am I supposed to say that? But it is fine. So that is pinned, and we can see that. Hey, Mo, when'd you get in here? And okay, guys, look at this. Now, you remember how I said the ribbon was my focal point, and we talk about that, the focal point, either a sign, a flower. Look at this combination. This is why I picked this. That blue flower right there is the perfect match to that lighter striped blue in this ribbon. Now, what's the beauty in this? Guys, this can stay up. Not only July 4th, you can put this up now. You can display this on summer, Veterans Day, Memorial Day. You can leave this up. So I loved that it had that lighter blue, thank you, Kina, in it. That is the beauty of this. Now, what I'm going to do, it was needy. It did sell out. It did sell out. Thank you again, guys. I know I thanked you in the beginning. Thank you so much. But listen, if you did not get this, it is okay. A lot of these products, they still have at TMI. So if you see something and you're like, hey, what is that? Then we can definitely get you information on it, all right? And then you can put your spin on it. I'm showing you the basics of building the swag. Like, they still have the swags, that's a 24-inch teardrop. You put your spin on it with some of the stuff that I'm using, okay? So don't think, oh, man, I missed out on the kit. Yeah, the kit did sell out, but they still have a lot of these items that we can piece together and I can help you with, okay? All right, so we're going to start building up our florals. Now, sometimes I do that different. And you'll say, Misty, why? You have your foundation built, but why are we doing florals? I want to go ahead and position these florals in and then go in with my other two greeneries, which you're going to love them, and fill around where it needs to be. This is how we can construct a swag that is very full. All right, you can see it's already starting to change a little bit just with the wisteria. But this is how we build a swag that is very full without mesh, right? So this is what we're starting to do. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to put in these florals next. Hey, Tracy girl. Hey, David. How are you? Thank you so much for being in here. All right, let's start here. Guys, I absolutely love the florals. These are ranunculus. You know my saying, I always say, don't be ranunculus. Y'all, I'm going to tell you, don't be ranunculus. Get your supplies at TMI and don't be ranunculus. Get your derby ticket. What are you waiting on, right? So, hi girl, how are you? Thank you for being here. So we're going to go ahead. This is how these come. What do I love about this type of flower? It's showing you the different stages. You can see there's smaller buds. There's larger buds. The leaves are pretty. The stem is pretty. But we're going to break all of this apart and space this out into our swag. Nana, aren't they so pretty? Aren't they so pretty? I think so too. Hey, Tiff is in here. I got Tiff and Lori. It is my lucky night, y'all. I love those ladies. So, oh, it is, Keena. It really is. So we're going to start to break this up. Okay, that's what you're going to notice. And we are going to strategically place the florals throughout. And then you're going to see how full, thank you for the heart me, this starts to get. You're going to notice that. And when we go in with these greens, you're going to be like, Misty, I know why we don't need mesh now, right? Okay. I have a question, okay? If you are in the chat and you do have your derby ticket, and those that don't, I'm coming to you too, so don't feel bad. But if you have your derby ticket, I want to see red hearts in the chat. If you are coming to TMI April 24th and 25th, or either or, I want to see these red hearts. Yes! Oh my, Nana, you are coming. I did not realize that. Oh my gosh, girl, I'm going to hug your neck. Look at all these folks. Oh my gosh, Sarah, Debbie, Emily, Amber, Timmy. I see y'all. I see y'all. Jessie. I cannot wait to squeeze you guys up. I cannot wait to squeeze you guys up. Oh my gosh. Miss Angela, there's my designer duo, y'all. There's my designer friend right there. We're going to be on stage together. So y'all pray for Angela because I'm a handful. But seriously. Okay. I cannot wait. I don't know that I remember that you were coming. So I am so excited. So excited. Okay. Now, if not, let me see an orange heart in the chat. If you can't make it or you haven't gotten your ticket yet, Nana, you just got your ticket today, girl. Ooh, I'm so excited. And you know, a lot of the other ladies too. Oh gosh, this is going to be great. I'm so excited, guys. Okay, let me see. Okay, I see an orange heart. There's Needy. Guys, sometimes you just can't make the things, right? But if it's an orange heart and it's because you're just on the fence about it, I know, Sweet Kim, I know you can't. That's okay. We're going to have pictures and videos. Please let me know why. What is your reservation? What are you nervous about? Sheila, I see Sheila. I see you over there. So tell me, what is your reservation? Stacy, Cindy, I know some of you cannot. That is okay. I'm still going to take lots of content so you feel a part. But tell me if you're not coming. And it's not because you couldn't come. What's your reservation? What's your reservation? The drive. Michelle, I get that. Let me tell you something. I'm driving 10 hours. I'm not minimizing it, but I realize it is a long drive, right? Work schedule, I know. If you can go, go. Keena, that's right. She said she would love to. I understand. Mo, I understand, but you know what? We're just praying, sister. You're going to be better soon, and the next event, you can come to it. That's what we're hoping for, praying for. Yes, Miss Tammy, I know. 3 weekends traveling in a row. So see, some of you guys, you just can't make it, and I get it. But here's the deal. If you can come and you're just nervous, or maybe you've just never been to an event before, I was that way. And now I am like, what? I'm so ready to go, right? It's just those initial nerves, right? We get ourselves worked up and we think, oh, I won't know anybody. Nobody will do. I won't know what to do. Or put all of that aside, friends, and realize that we're going to be right there with you. We have the same love of ribbons, florals, crafts, and all the things. And the last thing I'll tell you to think about is, when is the last time you have done something for yourself? Right? We're always pouring out. Moms are always taking care of kids. Wives always have responsibilities and stuff with their husbands. By the way, husbands can come too. Okay, so if that's something that you want to do and use it as a date, you can. But you can definitely, hey Max, hey dude, how are you? But you can definitely bring your hubbies, bring your wives, whatever, if you want to. But I don't want you to miss out on an event because you're scared you won't know somebody or that somebody wouldn't talk to you. That is not the case. I assure you, the Southern hospitality is real. Y'all know I'm going to squeeze you up. Clearly, I'm Southern. And then I know those other 5 designers too, and they're sweet as pie. So just think about it. If you have reservations, please let me know if you have questions, okay? Max is saying, hey, y'all. All right, what I am continuing to do, friends, is I am going around, and you can see I'm sporadically placing florals. But I'm also being intentional. I put one at the top, one down here towards the bottom, one on this side, and even though the florals don't match exactly, I'm coming down here, and I'm also going to put it over here near where I put it on that side. Because something that will help you when you're doing stuff, and especially if you're new, is to think about what you do to one side, do to the other. What you do to the top, you do to the bottom. It is ranunculus. And I have red ranunculus too. So this is ranunculus, okay? And by the way, I don't know what is left. Like I said, I know that the kit did sell out, but they still have a lot of supplies and things at TMI. So we can piece together stuff for you so that you can get similar stuff. Yep, and there is the information right here, okay? Let me pin that right there so that you know what this is. Went by yourself to Charleston, South Carolina for grandson's graduation from Navy nuclear power graduate. Well, congratulations first off, Sheila. That is amazing for your grandson. But I get it. Some people just, they really can't travel by themselves, and I understand that. But the drive is not bad. It really isn't, friends. Like I said, I'm driving about 10 hours, so. Oh, I did not know that. Somebody said, who wants a restock on this kit? You can if you can, she said, laugh out loud. If we can. Oh. It is a pretty one, guys. It is gorgeous. And I'll be honest, what I love about this kit is that it's not just July 4th. It's not just, you know, during that season. You can use this for Memorial Day, Veterans Day. You could truly leave this up all year if you wanted to. So just be aware of that, okay? And yes, there is a code always. Tammy is saying, yes, restock. You can always use the code MISTY, MISTY20, okay, for 20% off. That does not expire. That is always. So if you see a product or you're like, you know what, I already have some stuff at home that I can work with, but I really liked the ribbon or I really like the wisteria leaf, then you can certainly use that and get what you need, okay? That does not expire. So it is. It's got so many florals and good stuff with it. And I am literally just going through, breaking down the florals in here. And there again, just to show you, top, bottom, side, side. Look, I'm on the side right here. I'm going to come over here to this side. And when you are building out your swag, if you're new to this, if you can kind of mentally tell yourself that until you get used to making them, it really will help you to say, okay, what I do to one side, I do to the other. What I do here to the top, I'm going to do to the bottom, right? If you think through that, it helps you. And then you don't want to forget about the center of your swag too. So that is what you see me doing right now, is going through and doing, hey, Jen, and adding these in. Thank you so much for being here. I'm glad that you could make it. There's another person coming to the gala, is Jen. And guys, I'm using this, but do you see how many florals we are getting off of this? This is incredible. This is incredible how much we're getting out of this. Then I'm going to come up to this top border, and sometimes you might think, well, I can barely see that. You will see it to the side, and you want to make sure that you're getting all of this full. And I'll hold it close to the camera in a minute so that you can see it. Yeah, the wisteria. Let me tell y'all something. That wisteria, I'm going to be getting some more of it, so y'all don't go get it all, because I really like those wisteria leaves. They're not as much coverage as ficus, but they're beautiful. They're light, and the colors on those are magnificent. So those wisteria leaves, really and truly, yeah, Yashira, I've already put them in for the foundation. I have a little bit left, but guys, I love these. It's very similar to ficus, but check this out. Oh my gosh, 3 colors. Sorry, I got a little animated. 3 colors. Okay, there it is, Tiff. Thank you so much. Guys, this is really a pretty greenery, and you know that I give you my honest opinion on things, right? You've heard me say before, I didn't really love this or that. This I love. I really do like it. And if you like ficus or rose leaves, this is another alternative. Absolutely beautiful. Girl, what other colors? I did not realize that. Add to cart. Add to cart. Oh, Jen, thank you. Everybody's been talking about this shirt, and I wore it to represent the pearls in the pearl circle. You guys know we have our membership group, and I love my pearls. There's so many of you in here with me, and I'm so thankful for you. But yes, I love the shirt. It had a bow, ribbons, and then the heart of pearls. So you guys know I love you. Okay. So all those colors, I did not realize that you have more colors in the wisteria than the green. I'm going to check that out. I'm going to miss that on the site, y'all. I'm going to miss that on the site at TMI. So, okay. Here we go. I will hold this up so you can start to see. Look at this. I know it looks kind of silly right now because we've only got the white. But we've got this beautiful bow. We've put in the wisteria for our foundation. Remember what I told you. Don't lose the shape of your swag. That's a lot of the problems that I see with new people starting out on these, as they start to come way outside the shape of the swag. We want this to keep its beautiful teardrop shape. So I wouldn't put a flower over here, right, sticking way out, because then your line of symmetry, you start to lose it. And you don't want to do that. You want to keep that beautiful teardrop shape that we have going on here. All right. So we've got those white flowers in. Now we're going to come in, and I love these. This is the red ranunculus. Y'all don't be ranunculus. Ranunculus is a great flower to use. Okay, so look at all this. Now, I don't know if they have any more of this or if they're going to restock. Tiff, if you can let us know. These are beautiful. Once again, pushers. Nice leaves. Okay, and we're going right into, that's right, Jen, ranunculus, right? It is. Yes, Keena, absolutely, 100%. Ranunculus is one of my favorites too, Em. It is one of my favorites too. I love working with it. I use it in so many designs. So, okay, I'm going to go ahead and start to cut these down. Let me also show you something with this. Look at this. More textures. The leaves are actually pretty leaves. You guys know I'm a leaf snob. What does that mean? I like leaves that are pretty and more realistic, not the paper or plasticky feel. And this is gorgeous. And look at this. We've got these tiny little buds here that almost look like baby's breath. This all ties into making your swag look fuller, hence the need for no mesh. Remember that. No mesh, okay? You like big leaves and you cannot lie. You already know I'm thinking about a song. Y'all know I rap. I'm already thinking about that. Okay, so she said, Tiff said, let me check on the red. I think they were out, so she'll check. That does not mean that TMI may not restock, okay? So, it's a pretty one, guys. So, what I'm going to do now is just go in and look right in between here, right in between where I've got the whites. I'm going to go in with a red ranunculus, okay? There's our rap song, right, Christine? We got plans at this gala. Also, y'all, there's a red carpet. Did y'all realize that? There is a red carpet. There is going to be photo ops on that carpet, which is incredible. Y'all know I'm silly. I cannot wait to take some pictures. A little catwalk. I'll probably fall on my face. Y'all better love me anyway. But having fun with that, doing the catwalk and all the things, guys, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna have a good time. But yeah, we need a rap song. We gotta rap a little bit, dance a little bit. Oh. Okay, I feel like this is the one you're using too. Okay, awesome. So I know that at one time, guys, so this is gonna be something that came back. No pressure. I'm just being honest with you. This was one of these popular ones, and I can see why. This is beautiful. Look, that's one cut off of that. And you've got 3 there again. The ranunculus are at different stages. You've got one open, and then the smaller buds, some of the baby's breath, a fern, pretty leaves. So you should, if you're interested in this, get that while it's restocked. It is beautiful. It really is, Michelle. And you guys know I'll tell you. I'll be like, I don't really love that. I really do like this a whole lot. So get that maintenance done on that broom and come on, sister. Oh gosh. I think that Debbie's encouraging somebody to come on to the gala. So, okay. If I restock the kit, not sure how many times, Tiff, 2 or 3. Oh, y'all. Now listen, if you tell our friends that we're restocking this, y'all better get it. Okay. And let me tell you something. And I'm not just saying it because I'm being real with you. The price point of this was really, really good. And for those of you who are going to put this into place for our businesses where we display all the pretty things that we have available, it's going to be a very nice price point. Because sometimes one of the questions that I get in the Pearl Circle a whole lot is, how am I pricing out kits? This is one that has the product that is so reasonably priced with the 20% off that it will be still profitable to you as a business owner, and it makes sense to get the kit. Okay, so if you are doing this and you're not just making this for your home, and you're doing this to put in the place that we put place, I can't, you have to be so careful with what we say. If you are doing this to put this in the place where we showcase our items, it makes sense. So we are literally going in with the ranunculus, and look, we are filling this on the side. Okay, so now we've got these pops of red coming in here with the white, and you can start to see this is coming to life. We still have 2 other greeneries to go in here, guys. That is what I'm telling you about being able to do a kit without mesh. If you want to, you can put mesh in here if you wanted to, but I'm just showing you that you don't have to. I know, sometimes words are hard, aren't they? Sometimes they are. Now, you can see, I've got this one here, this one here. Now, I'm going to come right over here and put in a red ranunculus on this side. Okay. And I kind of tie the tie around it just a little bit with that glue to hold it in place. And I make the ranunculus do what I want it to do. It is not the boss of me. I make that sit where it wants to. You can push that in, bend your stems, but you can do that too, okay? We're going to come right over here, and we're going to put some on the opposite side. You guys are starting to see, thank you, Kina. Thanks, Christine. You guys are starting to see what I'm doing to one side, I'm doing to the other. Just like we've been talking about from the beginning. So if you have this kit and you're new to this, that's a good thing to remember when you're making swags, is what you're doing to one side, you're going to do to the other. Okay? All right, y'all. We're going to go ahead and put this on the other side. Anybody have any questions? Do you have questions about what I have used? Do you have questions about the derby or the swag? You guys can certainly ask. You will not disturb me in doing so. All right, so there again, we have these in. We're going to keep on building this up, okay? Thanks, guys. Ranunculus, wisteria leaves. That's what we have so far in this vase, and it is already so pretty. I am a little bit Christy, yes. What I'll do, you guys know how I said you have to be careful about coming through the back of your swag. You don't want stems sticking through the back of your swag like this. That's what I'm talking about. So one of the things, Christy, that I do when I'm doing a swag, just like when I'm doing grapevines, and you have seen me do that, I will bend this a little bit. Do you guys see that? I bend the stem just a little bit, and then I insert into the swag. Instead of going straight through and having the pick come through the back, I bend it a little bit. And then, yes, ma'am, I do. I kind of twist in here if I need to. Now, this one, I don't have to as much because I'm going right into the spine of this swag. So I didn't really have to. But if you need to adhere, and if you need that stem to adhere a little bit more, you can twist around that and definitely get that to connect more to your glue. Oh, he asked one of my favorite questions. Where's everybody watching from? North Carolina, Texas, Connecticut, Jersey. Awesome. Okay, Tiff is saying this. She thinks they can restock the kit. It would be very few. Now, friends, if we're asking TMI to do that, please make sure that you scoop these up, okay? In the chat, if you would like a swag, just put a show of hands. There's no pressure. I mean, I'm not going to be watching like that, but it just helps them know. If you want it restocked or you think that's a good idea, give us a thumbs up in the chat, okay? And you can use my code MISTY20, MISTY20 for 20% off this kit, or if you just want some of the supplies, you can certainly go in and pick what you want. Like if you're like, wow, I want to try those wisteria leaves, you can do that too, okay? You would like it. Okay, Michelle says she would like it with thumbs up. Okay, Sandy. Okay, we see that. That helps us. That's not pressure for you to buy. That it just helps TMI know, hey, this is something that I like, right? It helps me in the future when I'm planning stuff because I'm going to be at TMI in April. It helps me to know you like swag kits, right? It helps me to know you like building swag kits without mansion with florals. That just helps us to know how to plan for you guys, okay? But we are seeing that show of hands, so they'll look, and if they can restock, they will. It'll be limited. That's not pressure either. That's just being honest, okay? Arizona. Hey, Paula girl. So let's continue to build on. And by the way, I just want to say again, thank you to those of you who already got this kit. You know I appreciate you. I see you. I thank you for always supporting and encouraging me. Being here tonight, giving me your time is priceless, okay? I acknowledge that you are here by choice and you're giving me time. So thank you for that. And yeah, let me know if you have questions. Okay, they're gonna let me know when it's restocked. So watch my pages. You guys already know I am in all the places. Y'all can find me everywhere. And they will let me know about that. And then I promise to inform you when I find out and when they tell me if they are able to do so. Okay? Okay. We're continuing to build this up just a little bit with the red. Guys, I'm loving this. And we don't even have our other two greeneries in yet. This is pretty. This is pretty. All right, a pearl tip. When you guys are designing, I'm going to step off camera for just a minute on purpose. Step back from your design and take a peek at what you see. And you can tell where you need things when you do that. Also, another pearl tip, that I'll share with you is you can also, when you are building stuff out, you will take a picture when you're finished. Like after tonight's live, I will send a final picture to Tiff and to Lori, right? I take a picture on the door and I step back. That will show me if there's a place I need to adjust something a little bit, or if while I was talking and teaching on here, I see that there was a hole I missed, then I'll be able to go back, look, and fix that. So you can do that too. Hey, sweet Morgan, hey. You can do that as well, guys. So there's another pro tip for you, is to step back, take that picture, and then you'll discover that, okay? I got everybody. I got all the girls. I got all the girls on here tonight. I feel the love. Thank you, guys. TMI is in the house with me, so I appreciate you guys. I cannot wait to squeeze you up. Listen, what you hear about Southern hospitality, I'm going to tell you something. When you go, I've already signed y'all up, not if you go, but when you go to TMI, it is no joke. Guys, they know how to treat you. They are loving, they are sweet, they are helpful, they are kind, they are attentive, they listen to your request. They love this Wreath community. That is why I choose to be a part of what they're doing. And I am so honored that they choose to allow me and choose me to be a part of what they're doing. They know how to treat you, and you're going to notice that. So, just saying. What size base? Renee, this is a 24-inch swag, okay? 24-inch swag that you're seeing here, okay? They do have swags. They also carry grapevines, okay? So I know that a lot of you that are coming, especially if you're driving, there's going to be a lot of things going on at the event. You'll be able, if you've been looking for grapevines to stock up, they do keep those there. So definitely, if that's something that you've been looking for, they do. They have great grapevines. So it's easy to love, y'all. Aw, you're sweet. You are sweet for sure. The feeling is mutual, sister. Okay. So we have built up with the red. Guys, look at this. It is gorgeous. All right. Christine says, amen. Yes. All right. And I've already warned you guys. Some of you said, well, I don't really like hugs. And I said, well, you are going to have to give me 5 seconds to hug you and then get over it. So I am a hugger, but, and that's just like Angela. My design friend Angela says, I don't know about hug. And I said, I'm hugging you up, and then you can get over it. I'll leave you alone. Y'all seeing this? Isn't that beautiful? Ooh-wee. Now we're going to go in with those light blue. Now I want to talk about this because I've used this in another kit before. Correct me if I'm wrong. The tag doesn't say. I think these are called wax flowers. Now let me explain something to you. What you're going to realize when you get these, they don't feel like wax. I don't want you to see that name and think, what? A wax flower? No, 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 no. They're pushers. They're flowy. These are airy. They are gorgeous. They have them in other colors. If you guys remember our beautiful Valentine's Day kit with that pretty velvet heart, I use these wax flowers in that. Hey, Brenda, thank you. Everybody loves my shirt. We're going to have to work on this, pearls. But these come in other colors. We use these same flowers in that Valentine's Day kit, okay? And there it is. See how it says blue wax flower bush? I do not want that to defer you or discourage you from getting this thinking, they are not. These are a great branch. The stems are good. Like I said, they're pushers. And you'll notice if you don't want to use as many of the flowers that's on here, you don't have to. As we work towards the bottom, you may see that I take some of this out. These are beautiful, okay? These are beautiful. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and start to cut these up, put this in the design. And what I was talking about is if you didn't want all of the flowers right there, look, you can take some of these out and sporadically place them that way if you don't want as much of that flower, okay? Oh no, you just checked out. Okay, I'm bending that a little bit, Christy. As a reminder, you were asking. I bend the stem a little bit, and we're going to put this into the swag. Okay? All right. And I don't know, I know that it comes in red, and obviously this blue. Tiff, do you have other colors? I cannot remember if you do or not. If you would let me know, please. I know, Paula, everybody is saying, by the way, Pearls, if you're in here, I'm hearing you on the shirts, right? We need Pearl Circle shirts. And I agree, we're going to have to work on that. We're going to have to work on that, sisters. I think that would be so fun for us to have our Pearl Circle shirts. And you know, there's some fun stuff coming. And so we could be wearing our Pearl Circle shirts. Okay, you can see this, look. Now remember what I told you with this. This is one of the reasons I picked these flowers. That is a perfect match to the blue stripe in here. Do you guys see that? Do you guys see that? So, oh yeah, purple. Oh gosh, I got purple as well. Lord love a duck, y'all. Just add it all to the cart. Add it all to the cart, right? All jokes aside, there is something that I can say to you for sure, and that is TMI Gifts has listened to us. They have expanded their floral inventory. They have expanded their ribbon inventory. We wanted more greenery. They gave us more greenery. So they really are a one-stop shop. What I love about them the most is they support the designers in this community. They love all of us. They support all of us, right? So, with that being said, you can go in there and get beautiful things for all that you need. All that you need, right? Swags, grapevines, flowers, greenery, ribbon. I'm just saying. Y'all see where I'm going with this? Okay. Loving it. Loving it. Okay. Now, I'm going to go ahead. Their florals have been amazing lately. You know what, Amber? I agree. They listen to us, and one of the things they ask the designers, because they do ask our opinion when they're going to market, is what do you want to see? In return, you guys know that I asked you guys, hey, Pearls, hey, friends, what do you want to see? And you guys had talked about the flowers, and you had talked about ribbons, and I want you guys to notice they listen to us. They get in flowers all the time. They have ribbons coming from very popular people, John Mark, to name a few. Luxury ribbons. They have RG ribbons. They have all of the ribbons. So if you want that bougie top level ribbon, all the way down to the beautiful budget friendly ribbon, they have it because they listen to us. So can you tell that you don't have mesh in there? No, I cannot, Christy. I cannot. Absolutely not. And we're not done. I'm just chit-chatting away. You just wait. And you wait till you see this. You're going to be like, Misty girl. And I know you love your mesh, Christy. I'm not taking away from it. And I know a lot of you enjoy, we got a puzzle piece. A lot of you enjoy working with your mesh. And I'm not taking away from that. Guys, one of the swags that I made, the Valentine's one, if you remember, I did mesh with that. You also know I don't particularly always use mesh, but what I wanted to show you with this is that it is possible for you to build a swag without it. So I'm hoping you're seeing that, Chrissy girl. I'm hoping you're seeing that. And no, there's no difference to me in mesh or not mesh. So, oh my gosh. Yes. Stacy, yes. John Mark ribbon. Absolutely. They were at market. And guess what? Guess what? Our friend John Mark, he knows who TMI is. And if you go to their pages and stuff, you can see that he was really kind and gave a shout out to TMI and stuff. So he knows who they are. Isn't that pretty cool? Isn't that pretty cool? I think so. Now, I broke up this just a little bit off of that stem. And I'm going through, and let me show you this. I'm adding just a little touch. You guys see that? I took that off of the stem. You can do that too. I'm taking these off of the stem, and I'm just adding little bitty pieces around, especially when you get to the bottom part, Because remember what I'm going to say again. Keep in the shape of our swag. I don't want a big old honking bush out here like this. You guys see my point. That starts to mess up the form and the line of symmetry on your swag. Okay. Oh, I cannot wait to see what you do with Christy. I cannot wait. And guys, please, I say this and I know you already know, but if you got this kit and you design with it, nothing warms my heart more, nothing, than seeing what you do with it. That makes me so happy to see your spin on it. Like that, when in doubt, rip it out, right? To see your spin on it. Okay? Okay. So I can't wait to see what you do. You've been making some beautiful stuff, girl. A lot of you guys have. I spy your pages. You know that I do. But you guys have been making some gorgeous things. You are squeamish to work with florals. No. I'm actually glad that you were honest and vulnerable about that. Do you know that's one of the things that I hear the most, even in the Pearl Circle, is that people are scared to work with florals. I get it. I do. I've been there. Truth be told, and a lot of you know this, I started out only making mesh wreaths. Can you believe it? It's the truth. Hey, Ann, I started out only making mesh wreaths. And I appreciate you a minute, because you know what, Mo? That helps everybody else feeling that way that won't speak up, be like, I feel the same way. I'm going to tell you, it's not as daunting as you think. And how I start a lot of times is with flowers. When I first started, that already were in bouquets that were put together. I didn't have to think about what kind of flowers went together, what kind of colors went together. I just bought a bouquet and started building out designs that way. And then I did these little tips that I learned from other folks, right? That I learned from other folks on, hey, what you do to one side, do to the other. What you do to the top, do to the bottom. Fill in your center. And I started listening to stuff like that. And Mo, honestly, that helped me so much. And then you know, you do beautiful designs yourself, but you know one thing, Mo, that helped the most? And I know you know what I'm going to say. I had to do it. Honestly. And I go back and look at some of the designs that I did in the beginning, and I'm like, Lord, have mercy. Right? Because, not because they were bad, but because I'm at a different stage now. I'm at a different stage, and I learned more skills. I've sharpened my skills. So, all of that to say, I get it. And listen, I used to be the same way. It can be daunting. It can be like really daunting. But you can do it. And I'll help you. I'll help you do it. It's Danielle in here. Hey, Danielle, she's coming too, right? Danielle, are you in here? Danielle to the front. Danielle's coming to the Derby as well. I cannot wait to meet her. There are so many. Some of you are not in here, or some of them are not in here that are coming. But guys, I cannot wait. Y'all have no idea. I cannot wait to meet you guys. Oh, OG has entered the chat. Welcome in, OG. Thank you for being here. We are making a beautiful patriotic swag. Welcome in. Christine, I hope that you got the information that you needed about a place to stay. Will you please let me know? If not, I did let TMI know that I am happy to reach out to you, that I kind of know how to find you. So I am happy to help you, honey, if you still... Okay, you did. Good. I'm glad. I wanted to make sure you did. Okay. I'll hold this up in just a minute. Guys, we still got 2 more greeneries to go in here. But send me the pictures of what you guys do. I want to see what you guys do with this kit. Maybe you'll do tails. Maybe you'll do your bow different. You know I want to see it. Right? I want to see it. Okay. Come right up into this now. With this one, I'm following the spine of this grapevine. And I want this in a specific spot. So, I got a little aggressive with that, but I wanted it right there. Okay, following my advice, you step back, you take a look, and you see where you want other stuff displayed. Where do I need blues? I see a couple more places down here. Y'all bear with me. I did. Jen, the first layer, the foundation of the swag is wisteria leaves. And I was telling them, friend, I love them. I love this wisteria leaf branch. Tiff did have up the information. They have these. Love it. That wisteria leaf is, I was telling them, it's not as much coverage as a ficus. It's a little bit smaller than, say, a rose leaf, but holy moly, girl, I love that. So, yes, I did, and that's what I built the foundation out with. And you guys can see how full it is. I hate to say I told you so, but I told you so. Okay, there it is again. I know, you thought it was ficus, didn't you? No, ma'am. Christine, this is wisteria leaf. It is, and it comes in more than one color. And guys, I love it. I'm serious when I tell you that. So, go ahead and add it to your cart. I'm just going to tell you. You need it. Not just saying it. Dead serious. Go get you some. Yes. Oh, I know. Oh, Laurel, that would be gorgeous if they came in. TMI, take note. If that came in variegated. Oh, my gosh, guys. That would be incredible. That would be incredible. If they offer that, we would love to have that, TMI, in variegated. Laurel, have you used the wisteria? Have you used it in any of your designs yet? If not, friend, you need to. You'll like it. Yum, yum, get you some. That's right. Hey, Sunflower. Hey, girl. Oh, gosh, I almost burnt myself. Hey, girl. Donna's back. Well, thanks for being back, Donna. We missed you. Get in here, girl. Okay. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Okay. I might wait till the end to add more blue. I'm loving this. I'm going to tuck this right here. I'll fix the bow at the end, but you guys know how we are as wreath makers. We tinker with our bow a million times. Okay. Y'all, we are not even near finished with the greenery. You know, you've heard me say it. Maidenhair fern bush is going in next to build around this. Now, guys, I want to show you something. We literally have in this swag wisteria leaves and florals with a ribbon. That is it. Technically, if you wanted to stop with this, you could stop with this, right? You could stop with this, but we're not. We're going to continue to build this up. It's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Okay? She's got maidenhair fern there that is, that I'll pin in just a minute. Hey, Abby. Hey, girl. Let me pin this one up. Okay. Awesome. So we have that one. This is another one of my favorite greeneries is maidenhair fern. I absolutely love it. I use it all the time, not only in swags, but also in grapevines and in centerpieces. Okay. I will cut this down just a little bit. Just a tad. We're cutting that down and we're going to go throughout. And what we're doing is adding more textures. Barb wants to know how somebody's baby is. I'm not sure whose baby, but how's the baby, she's saying. Literally going in and adding textures, friends. Literally is what we are doing. 70 degrees outside and warm. Woohoo! Oh, gee, I'm ready. Speaking of, y'all know tomorrow is the first day of spring. And let me tell y'all, this North Carolina girl is ready for it. I am ready for spring. Not the pollen that it brings, but I'm ready for spring. I know whose baby she ain't talking. That's my hubby. He says, I know whose baby she ain't talking about. That's right, honey. You got that right. Oh, Donna's new puppy. Barb is asking about Donna's new puppy. We love to see Donna's puppies. She's got the cutest little pups that she raises. They are just precious. So, I got you. Now I understand what we're talking about. We are literally going around adding in the maidenhair fern. You are going to have some of this maidenhair fern left. Now, what can you do with that? You're like, Misty, I've got more. Yes, build it into a lantern swag, friends. Use your leftover pieces and other designs. Go around the borders of your grapevines with this, right? You can definitely do that, but you're going to have some of this left because look, the kit comes with 2. You can thank me later. You can thank me later. You guys know I always try to think about building the kit up where you'll have some stuff left so that you can do either bows for lanterns, lantern swags, or something like that. So, oh, they got to play on the porch. How sweet. Now, Christy, this one, if you're still watching, I'm tying into the bottom a little bit because I kind of want that to be on the end and visible. So I tied that pine branch around that one because it is right there at the end of that. And as it gets fuller, you got to kind of shift things around. Make you be the boss of where the flowers are going. You're watching, okay? I'm glad you are, girl. Are you guys surprised at how full this is? Be honest with me. Are you surprised with how full the swag is looking? So, oh good. I'm glad you got your epoxy order in. That's awesome, OG. Because a lot of times people are like, I did not realize it was going to be that full. Yes. Yes. Okay. That's most of the time what I hear is, I didn't realize. Hey, Christy, girl, are you having a good time? Our Christy friend is coming to the gala. Christy is on vacation. And so I hope that you are having a great time. And thank you for coming in here, girl. Thank you for hanging out with us. Just did their evening walk on the beach. I love it, girl. I love it. How's the weather and everything? Obviously, if you're outside on the beach, it's been pretty good. I was hoping you would have wonderful weather. Guys, we don't have too much longer. I'm trying to be mindful of your time on here, so just a few more minutes. Cool tonight, but warm the rest of the week. Fantastic, girl. You enjoy every minute of it, sister. That is awesome. Notice that the bigger pieces of maidenhair fern are staying at the top. And then I'm coming into the sides with smaller pieces. There again, I told you in the beginning I was going to continue to say it because I want you to keep the shape of the teardrop. Okay? Keeping the shape of the teardrop. I just need it to be warm next week in the Bahamas. Gigi, what? Girl, I did not know you were going. Are the red ones roses? I don't know how much. Oh, these are both, the red and the white are ranunculus. That's a great question. They are both ranunculus. And then this, even though it's called a wax flower, it does not feel waxy at all. But the blue are wax flowers, but the white and red are ranunculus. Hey, Tammy girl. How are you? I am breaking this down just a little bit because I don't want the pieces of the fern to be as big in some places. I just want them to pop out. You guys see that? So I break it up into smaller pieces to put it into my swag. All right, if you don't have the kit, who is at least inspired to try something like this now that you see it? Thanks, Tammy. No, OG. That's pretty good, though. Oh, you're the best. Thank you so much. You're so inspired, Jen. Good. I am glad to hear it. I want to see you do something similar. I want to see you put your spin on it. Put one of the beautiful Jen bows on it. Jen makes beautiful bows. And I want to see what you do with it. Thank you, Tiff. Thank you. I love it. Maria is too. Absolutely. Oh, Ava, thank you. You're so kind. You inspire me too, friend. You guys inspire me just as much. I promise. You have never made a swag and you want to give it a try. And I want to see you make a swag. Girlfriend, please try it. Do it. I think that you will grow to love them. There again. Here's how it happened. Mesh first. Then, of course, I fall in love with grapevines. And then I started making swags. So, you can do it too. Rena's going to try it too. Awesome, guys. See, that's what I love. I love that you get inspired. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Christy. I love that you get inspired and that you see someone make something and you're like, you know what, I'm going to try my hand at that. That's what it's about, friends. If I can do it, I promise you, you can do it too. You can do it too. I will hold this up in a minute so that you will be able to see what this is doing and the texture that it's adding to this swag. Thanks for hanging in here with me, y'all. Thanks for hanging in here with me. You made a lot of stuff. Oh, gee, I'm sorry. Got to work on who is your ideal customer. We talk about that a lot in the Pearl Circle. Who is your ideal customer? Who are you marketing to? Who are your products for? Knowing that can be a game changer, or at least start you on the right track of figuring it out. All right. Oh, Debbie says, and Debbie, thank you for getting the kit. I appreciate you. She's making this along with me, and it's going to be beautiful. I want to see yours, Debbie. You definitely let me see a picture, please. Okay. Oh, thank you so much, Christy. I appreciate you. Yeah, I want to see everybody that's got this. Yeah, we want to see. Hi, Nick. How are you, sir? I'm so glad y'all is home. And I am so glad that she is doing well. She has certainly been in my prayers, as you guys have been too. But thanks so much for popping in here. I'm so glad she's doing well. Okay, you will post it. Yes, girl. I want to see it. You can send me a picture and I will post it too if you guys make it. So she says hi. Hello. Hello. Okay. Once again, I told you I've messed with this a million times. Y'all, I've been cutting and trimming away on this maidenhair fern. Look, this is still one bush. One. We will not use all this. And there are two that I could potentially use if I wanted to. That's why I said use it in a swag, use it in other projects. Use it, right? All right. We're getting there. We're getting there. Gosh, I love this, y'all. I'm not going to lie to you. I absolutely love it. I don't mean that in a boastful way. I'm just saying it's pretty. Okay. All right, now let's go ahead. Look, I still have all of this, but we're going to put this to the side. Now, I did you another solid. So if they restock this, y'all better consider getting it because I did you another solid. Guys, you get a lot of this fern. Look at all this fern. Y'all see that? You're going to have enough left over to do your lantern swag or something. Michael Marie, M&M is in the house. You did. You caught me, girl. Thank you for being in here. I know, Keena, I knew. I had a feeling you were going to like that fern. I had a feeling. Don't ask me why, I just did. But this is literally a fern bush. That's truly what it is. So Tiff can put that in there. I love it. And you get a ton of this. And I did. I was intentional with this. I said, you know what? I'm going to make it where they can use this in multiple projects if they want to. You can put it in a swag, right? You can do all those things. The lantern swag. This is good stuff. Oh, I'm so glad, Sheila, you're going to be making a swag soon. Yes. So now we're going to go in with this and literally start to put this in. And y'all watch what this does. This elevates this. I'm not being funny. That takes it to a whole new level. Do y'all see all of these textures coming together? Look how thick this swag is. It's gorgeous. It is gorgeous. So, I have shown you tonight, and we're not done, but I have shown you tonight, this is proof that you do not have to put mesh into a swag. You do not have to do that, okay? Anybody have any questions on the products that Tiff can answer? Thanks, Morgan. Thanks, Lorel. I love fern too, girl. Thank you, guys. Thanks, Cindy. Thanks, Shashira. I appreciate you guys being here and for your kind comments. If you have a question about any of the product, please, please let us know, okay? And yeah, I appreciate that, guys. I like it too. And like I said, I love that it's not just July 4th. Now, of course, it works for that, absolutely. But it's just really pretty as far as patriotic. Just a gorgeous, gorgeous design, friends. So it works for all seasons. Thank you so much. I appreciate you guys saying that. I like it too. One of the things that I'll tell you that can be tough, and what's really cool about if you are coming to TMI is you get to touch and see the products. And a lot of times as designers, when we're putting together kits, when we're not at TMI Gifts, you have to look on the website. But something that's really cool is just knowing that their products are amazing. They are really superb. So I don't have to worry about the quality I'm getting at all. I don't have to worry about that. I just have to put everything together without touching it. So sometimes that's tough for me. It's because I like to be able to be there in the store. So I'm looking forward to April. Now I have a question in the chat. Be honest with me, right? Are you liking the kits? And is that something that you like to see me do? Is that something that is helpful for you? Please give us some feedback. TMI is here too. Hey, Lori, please let me know. Is this something that is helpful to you? Do you like these kits? And do you want to see me do more of them? You're not going to hurt my feelings. I promise. I just want to know if you're enjoying it and if I should continue building out some kits. Oh, M&M, everybody has said that, girl. Thank you, Christine's giving me hearts. Thank you, girl. And that's just honest feedback, right? Because we're at different stages and all the things. You love kits, M&M. Teeny says, absolutely. Christy says, yes. Awesome. Hey, Amber, girl. Hey, girl. Well, I'm glad to hear that. That is valuable feedback. And when I am at TMI, we talk about things like that and what you guys want. And we really take what you say into consideration. So I am happy to hear that. L'Oreal says yes. So that's good. That's helpful to know. It really, really is. Perfect. A resounding yes. I like that. I will hold this up in a minute. and let you see what's happening with this fern. What we have going on is amazing. Let me just go ahead and tell you right now, I'm literally coming to each side of the swag and I'm adding in this fern. It's giving that texture. We're keeping our shape and we're almost done here. This is the last one. Grace! Hey, Grace girl! Almost, thank you. Okay, Tiff is asking a question. Give her feedback. We need to hear this. Guys, I'm going to be at TMI, right, in about a month. And I need to know, what type of kit do y'all want to do next? What do you want from me? What do you want to see? It is important. Now, I don't take that for granted. Giving me feedback. What do you want to see in kits? Talk to her. Yes, girl. Laurel, I am, yeah, I'm feeling that. We need the shirt for the Pearl Circle for sure. By the way, I'm going to give Laurel a little shout out. She's designing for the first time. You know, she's a design coach in my Pearl Circle, our Pearl Circle. She is designing on Tuesday. So we're all so excited. But yeah, girl, we need to think about shirts for our Pearl Circle. Fall inspiration. Okay, Christy, I hear you on that. Fall inspiration. That is important. That's a good one. That is a good one. Anybody else, as far as kits or supplies, what are things you want to see? Guys, there's no right or wrong answers. We're just trying to get feedback so that we know what to offer and what to bring you in the future. That is it. No other reason. A summer swag. M&M says beach. Hey, you know what's funny about that? Cindy says summer and you say beach, which falls right along in that line. So summer, that's very helpful. Ooh, Christy, birthday kits. That's pretty cool. Yeah, beach theme. Jeweled magnolias, Christine. Everyday kits are good. So many used. Keena, that's a great idea. Okay. Bridal kits. Joey. Baby swag. Tiff, I hope you got your pen out, girl. They are telling us now, and I appreciate it. Listen, we need to know this, right? We need to know this stuff. Flamingos. Okay, Grace. That is, I'm serious. That is extremely helpful to us to know that. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. I'm literally coming into the sides of the swag and filling it in with fern. That is what is happening right now. Okay, I do want to show you something. I don't want as big of a piece of fern. So I have taken this out. I just want this little bitty piece and these little pieces. And let me show you why. I am literally going to glue the end of this and go right into the center of this swag. If I did a whole big piece, it would be too big. I just want that to come down just a little bit. So I am taking these little bitty pieces and doing that. A barbecue kit. Okay. Hey, I have been seeing some folks make some beautiful, like, summer, all jokes aside, just like the hot dogs, the grill kits, and all of that. So, okay. Awesome. Now, I mean, guys, that's helpful feedback. I really appreciate it. Ooh, I love this. I know, I keep saying it. But I really do. I really do. Love this. All right. Stepping back. Sometimes when you're right on top of stuff, guys, it can be hard to see where you need stuff. I see where I want this. Now, Christy, I know this because you're making yours tomorrow. I wanted you to notice how I really went deep into that swag right there, right? Some of this, you're going to go further into the swag and still keep that form. That's what I'm doing. I'm going to pull this one out just a little bit and take this off. Oh, please. Much better. What I did right there, teaching moment, that was sticking out just a little bit too far for me right in this area. So I literally lessened the fern down right there on purpose. All right, guys. Let me fluff this up a little bit. I'm going to tuck this ribbon tail right into here so it kind of holds it right there. Take this one, tuck it in here so it kind of holds it in there. Give this bow a final little fluff. Now, I can go in, once I have this on the door, once I put it on the door and I take the pictures like I talked to you guys about, I've got plenty of product left. Look, I want to show you guys. With my kit, you are going to have stuff left over. I intentionally do that. That's not, oh gosh, she planned for too much. I do this because you can do other stuff with this. You can tie in stuff into a lantern swag with your ribbon, right? You can do that kind of stuff with the extra leftover stuff. That is why I plan it that way. So look at that. All right, guys. Let me hold this up so that you can see what we've done. Now, pay attention to something. Remember, I told you to watch the back so that you don't have stuff sticking out. But look at the sides. How pretty. And look at this swag, guys. This is with no mesh. Is that not gorgeous? Didn't that turn out just beautiful? I absolutely love it. I hope that you do too. I hope you're inspired. When you do your kits, I know that I always ask you, but I really mean it, guys. I want you to send me pictures. I want to see how you put your spin on things. Thank you, guys. So please send them to me. I will post them to my page with your permission. But I definitely want to see Star Spangled Beauty. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much. I appreciate that a whole lot. So we have that stuff left over. Okay, tomorrow, reminders. Reminders while I have you. We are oh, thanks, Courtney. We have a live tomorrow. TMI, myself, some of the other designers. And that is going to be at 3 o'clock Central Standard Time, 4 o'clock Eastern Time. I want to see you guys there. Okay, I want to see you guys there. We're going to be talking things Derby in the future, sometime this month. I'm going to be doing a Derby wreath. Okay, I'm going to be doing a Derby wreath. We're going to be talking all things Derby. This is going to be the theme for a while. Guys, it's not going to be long. I'm going to see you. I'm going to hug your neck, and I cannot wait to do that. All right? But don't miss tomorrow. Once again, my code at TMI does not expire. It is Misty20, MISTY20, 20% off of your orders, your products. They are trying to restock this. I don't know. They'll give me the information on if they can or not, but stay tuned for that. Okay, stay tuned for that. My code doesn't expire, so even if they can't piece this together, we will find a way to get you something that is similar because you guys wanted it. As always, I appreciate your support. I appreciate you sharing some of your night with me. Those of you who got these kits, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Pearl Circle members, we've got our Derby section we'll be talking in the portal. Please be here tomorrow. It's going to be a really fun live. Also, I would be remiss if I did not tell you guys, most of you in here, you already know, and you're part of the Pearl Circle, there is always a seat for you, okay? The Pearl Circle is a phenomenal community. I call the members my pearls. They are precious. They are treasures to me, and I love them. We are more than just a design group or a business group. We really connect with each other. We love each other, and we have become like family. We inspire each other. If you are interested in the Pearl Circle, please let me know. If you have questions, please let me know. We are a true community, and they're in here telling you this. I'm not having to say it. They're telling you this. I like to meet in there. We meet every week for the most part. Sometimes we have a week that we're off, but every Tuesday night, 7 o'clock p.m., we meet. The beauty of our group is we talk to each other. We communicate with each other. This week, this upcoming Tuesday, Laurel with Laurel's Design, she's the design coach in the group. She's coming on and doing a beautiful centerpiece. We already have our list out. So our members know if they want to design alongside with her. We're doing a Pearl Challenge with that. We have accountability in our portal. We have all kinds of things. You are welcome in the Pearl Circle. So if you have questions, let me know. I love you guys. I love you guys. You're the best. You inspire me. So thank you for hanging out with me tonight. I know I ran a little over, so thanks for being there with me. Jesse is our tech guy. That is right. There is a whole tech session. He's helped people build sites and build emails and do all of the things. So we're here to help. Reach out if you have questions. We did it, guys. We made a beautiful swag. A huge thank you to my friends that are like family to me at TMI Gifts. I love you guys. I can't wait to see you in April in person. I will see you guys tomorrow. Mark your calendars. Facebook, I'm going to tell you goodbye. Goodbye.